Good evening, everyone. This is Robert. RJL Network presents another exciting edition of Inside Pitch. The 1979 season is on the air. Today's date is July 15th, 1979. This is the final day of the first half of the season. The All-Star break begins tomorrow. We are at Oakland Coliseum for an American League matchup between the Boston Red Sox and the Oakland Athletics. The Boston Red Sox come into this game at 42-45. They are at this moment 9 wins behind the Baltimore Orioles, who are actually in 4th place. The Yankees and Cleveland are both at 52 wins. So right now the Red Sox are about 9 games out of a playoff spot. This is probably going to be the last time we see Boston unless the 10-minute ticker gets them back into it later in the season. The Oakland Athletics, they are the worst. They are 1 game better than the worst team in the season. The Athletics have a record of 29-64. This team is just plain bad. But they've actually had a few wins in this lately. The Blue Jays are the worst team in baseball at 28-64. But the Athletics would like to close the first half of the season with a win against the Red Sox. Boston, a win here would get them back to 2 games under 500. The next schedule block has been done. The Red Sox will not be featured in it, but it doesn't mean we can't see Boston in the next block. So tonight, it's an important game for the Red Sox to get within 2 games of under 500 and a chance to still get back into it. Remember, now after the All-Star break, I will only show teams that have winning records or are at least or are no more than 5 games out of 3rd in their respective divisions. So we are at Oakland Coliseum. The Red Sox historically won this game. They won it 3-2. So let's see if the Athletics can maybe change a little history. The Red Sox had 3 runs, 8 hits, and an error. Oakland, 2 runs, 6 hits, and an error. So let's see what happens tonight at Oakland Coliseum. Let's play some baseball. Starting pitcher for the Oakland Athletics will be Rick Langford. The last time we saw Langford, he was a much better pitcher in 1981 when the Athletics pretty much went to the American League Championship Series against the Yankees. But this Langford is much different. 12 wins, 16 losses, no saves, a 4.28 ERA. Still very capable pitcher, though, I feel. And he will get the call tonight for the A's. Let's get things started here with the top of the first. Leading off for the Red Sox, shortstop Rick Burleson, 278 average, 5 homers, 60 RBIs. Very good season for Burleson. We are using yellow, white, and green dice. The Athletics are the home team. We are ready to play the final day before the All-Star break. Langford, 6'4", that's at the park. Oakland Coliseum, 5'3", and that's going to be a ground ball to short, taken care of by Chalk, and that is out number 1. 1 man down. Next batter will be the second baseman, Jack Brohammer. He gets the call tonight for the Bo Sox, 266 average. He had a home run and 11 RBIs. Langford will go ahead and pitch. 5-4, strikeout 20, no way. Oakland Coliseum, no adjustments anywhere, so it's straight card. Brohammer, 3-3, and that's a ground ball to second base, and that will be handled by Edwards, and that is out number 2. 2 outs, next batter, center fielder, Tom Poquette. A 3.11 average, 2 homers, 26 RBIs. Played about half the games for the Red Sox this season. By the way, Brohammer's at second base. Remy is not on the roster for this game. He may have been hurt. Langford with the pitch. 2-4, strikeout 3, and he will get him. A nice job by Langford. Strikeout number 1 for him. He had 101 of them that season. And the Red Sox go down in order. We go to the bottom of the first. Ronald Spersky joins us here at Oakland Coliseum. First to join us here at this time. In my opinion, right now, Ring Central Stadium is a dump. But in the 70s, Oakland Coliseum really wasn't that bad. Still that large foul territory, but it was a pleasing stadium to look at until they built Mount Davis in center. Ugh. Bottom of the first. Starting pitcher for the Boston Red Sox will be Bob Stanley. 16 wins, 12 losses, a save, a 3.99 ERA. Every Mets fan loves Bob Stanley. He is every Mets fan's favorite pitcher in baseball history. Who cares about Tom Seaver? It's Bob Stanley you truly love. Let's go to the bottom of the first. Leading off for the Oakland Athletics will be this young kid in center field who thinks he's going to be pretty good. He wants to be the best leadoff hitter in baseball history. He goes by the name of Ricky Henderson. This was his first year with the Athletics. This was his first year in baseball. He had 274 average, a homer, 26 RBIs. He says he wants to be the best leadoff hitter in baseball history. He says he wants to steal a whole bunch of bases. Well, he did steal 33 in pretty much half a season with the Athletics. I think he'll steal no more than maybe 40 or 50 a year. He'll be lucky if he, he's having a good season in 79. He'll be lucky if he gets, if he's still on the team in 1980. Ricky Henderson. Yeah, he wants to be the best leadoff hitter ever. Meh, I doubt it. Stanley with the pitch. And let's see here. Stanley with the pitch. 5-5. That is a blank. Henderson. 1-3. And it's a base hit past third. It's a single for Henderson. So this young kid makes me eat my words. That was just plain luck. He'll never do that again. He'll get lucky with that. Henderson goes to first on a base hit. Ricky calls himself Ricky. Yep, I know. He'll be a nothing with a nothing, I'm pretty sure. Infield, a double play death. Next batter will be the shortstop, Dave Chalk. Makes a lot of errors at that position. 223 average, 2 homers, 13 RBIs. Henderson, though, as I said, 33 stolen bases. That gets a 2, and that's going to be good enough to send him, and I will do that. Stolen base rating of 15, 0 from Stanley. Fisk, a +2 catcher. So a 1-17. Henderson tries to steal second, and he does. Slides in there, safe ahead of the throw. And Henderson has a stolen base. Yeah, well, like I said, beginner's luck. He'll never do that again anyway. Takes away the double play death. Now Henderson needs a 4 or lower to try to steal third, but he doesn't get the jump. Yeah, he's just nothing. Stanley with the pitch. 4-4. That's a blank. Chalk. A 4-6, and that's a ground ball to first. That'll get taken care of by Watson. He'll make the play. Henderson automatically goes to third, and that is 1 out. 1 away, and that will bring up the Oakland designated hitter, Mitchell Page. 247 average, 9 homers, 42 RBIs. Infield is going to come in for the Red Sox. Let's see if anything happening on the strat, and that is an 18. No play. Stanley will pitch. Stanley, 3-4, and that's a blank. He's not tired. Page, 2-1, base hit into right field. Page will get a single. Henderson will come on, and he will score. Oakland jumps out in front, 1-0. An RBI single by Page. Gets the A's on the board first. Good start for them. And that will bring up the first baseman, Dave Revering. 288 average, 19 homers, 77 RBI. Good year for Revering, actually. Beebe joins us here at Oakland Coliseum. Infield will now go to double play death. Page had 17 stolen bases that year. That is a 5. And he actually gets the jump. He gets the steal sign. He's got a 10, though, as a stolen base rating. I'm not going to send him. Stanley will go ahead and pitch to Revering. Stanley, 6-5. That is a blank. Revering, 5-4. Fly ball, center field. Poquette will make the catch, and that is the second out. Two away, and the batter will be Jim Eschian. Eschian is playing third base tonight. 243 average, 8 homers, 40 RBIs. Eschian will come ahead and play third. Page a 6, and this time he doesn't get the jump. Stanley will go ahead. Yep, Stanley did have a 30-start season in 79. Stanley with the pitch. 6-3, wild pitch, and that's ball one. Not many of them. Stanley didn't have that many any wild pitches in 1979. Of course, this stat is different for 1986. Go figure. Eschian will pitch. And we'll do it again. 2-4. And that is a blank. He's not tired. Eschian, 4-5. Ground ball to short. That'll be picked up there by Burleson. And he's going to throw to first to get Eschian, and that will retire the side. 1 run on 2 hits for the A's and a stolen base. They're ahead 1-0 here after 1. Red Sox trying to get to 2 games under 500. I already have the next schedule block written up, so the games are scheduled for after the All-Star break till about August 22nd. As I tell you guys, I will no longer feature every team. The only teams that will be featured are teams with winning records and or teams that are 5 or less games out of third in their division, because that means they still have a shot to get in. Top of the second inning, leading off for the Red Sox, left fielder Jim Rice. 325 average, 39 bombs, 130 RBIs. Rice had a good season for the Bo Sox. Al, Red Sox fan, joins us here at Oakland Coliseum, king of the hill. You know, every time he shows up in the chat, I always got to say what a spectacular, unbelievable, great, fantastical guy he truly is. You know, I always got to do that, but I know you guys might get tired of that. But I don't get tired of it. He is the greatest out there. He is number 1 on that Mount Rushmore because he does everything well. Our Red Sox fan is in the house. Langford will pitch. 1-1. That is a blank. Rice. 4-3. And against a righty. Base hit right past short. And Rice gets on board with a single. So Rice will go ahead and get on to first base. Infield will move to double play depth. And our Red Sox fan says, let's go Red Sox. Well, I guess he is a Red Sox fan, so of course he would say that, wouldn't he? Thank you for the kind words, sir. They are well deserved. And yes, I do agree with pretty much everything you said in your last chat. Everyone check that man out. He is just so fantastic. Here comes Captain Carl Yastrzemski for the Bo Sox. He is the designated hitter tonight for Boston. 270 average, 21 homers, 87 RBIs. Red Sox trying to get to 2 games under 500. They're not out of it yet, but right now they are 9 games out of third. So they need to get wins as we approach the All-Star break. Strategy roll 3. Rice does not get the steal, and Yaz does not. I'm not going to do a hit and run here. Langford will pitch. 3-1, walk, 17, that is high. Yaz, 1-4, he pops it up in the infield. That's going to be a pop out to second. That'll get taken care of there by Edwards, and that is 1 out. Next up, the first baseman, Bob Watson. 303 average, 16 homers, 71 RBIs. Watson, pretty capable at first, and had a good season at the plate. Let's see if Rice gets the strat, and he does not. He will stay put. Langford will make the pitch. Langford, 6-4. That's at the park. Oakland Coliseum, 3-6, and that is going to be a ground ball to short. Let's see if they turn it. 3-2-3. Second base, pivot Edwards, -2. Lousy pivot rating. So only on a 1, they'll turn the double play. It's a 6, so the only play he's got is the first. So he grabs it. He goes to first to get Watson. Rice will advance to second, and that is 2 outs. 2 men down on a ground out to short. That will bring up the catcher, Carlton Fisk. 272 average, 10 homers, 42 RBIs. Fisk was only in about a little bit more than half the games for the Bo Sox that year in 79, but not a bad average at 272. 2 outs, strategy roll. That 6 keeps Rice where he is. Langford will make the pitch. 6-4, that's at the park. Oakland Coliseum says 3-2, fly ball into right field. Getting over there will be a future Red Sox in Tony Armis. He will make the catch, and that will end the inning. No runs and a hit for the Bo Sox. We go to the bottom of the second. This is the final day before the All-Star break, so we only have one night. We only have one day of 10-minute ticker after this one. My Basement Media Productions. Dr. Nicholas joins us here at Oakland Coliseum. And I would like to show you, and since he happens to be here, I would like to show you something special. As I told you, the All-Star game is coming up on Saturday. I'd like to show you this. This was created by Dr. Nick specifically for me for the All-Star game in Seattle. So what a great job he did here. A nice little score sheet that I'll use specifically for the All-Star game. What a guy he is. He just did that for me. Got my logo here. Got the 50th All-Star game logo here. We will be using this score sheet for Saturday night for the All-Star game. Baseball Demos joins us here at Oakland Coliseum. Good old Dave. We go to the bottom of the second. Leading off for the Athletics will be Mike Heath. Heath is in left field tonight. 256 average, 3 homers, 27 RBIs. After further review, it's Steve Tower joins us here at Oakland Coliseum. I knew he wouldn't miss a Red Sox game. Stanley will make the pitch. 1-3, that is a blank. Heath, 5-1, ground ball to first. That'll get taken care of by Watson, out number 1. And yes, we have Bob Stitt. Need to print on legal. Unfortunately, I don't have legal paper available, but that's okay. Don't worry about it, Nick. I can use it. It's fine. I can definitely use it. And yes, Bob Stanley, every Mets favorite player. You got to love Bob Stanley if you're a Mets fan, and I certainly am. Got to love Stanley. Next batter will be the catcher, Jeff Newman. Newman, a 231 average. He did have 22 home runs, 71 RBIs that year. Stanley will go ahead and make the pitch. 3-5, strikeout 15. That is too high. Newman, 6-6, and it's a ground ball to third. Hobson will make the play. 2 down. I can tell you this will be the last game we feature the Red Sox unless they somehow do well in 10-minute ticker in the next schedule block after the All-Star break. Next up is right fielder Tony Armis. 248 average, 11 homers, 34 RBIs. Armis is in right field for this game. I always felt Armis was pretty solid himself, too. He was a solid player. Whether with Oakland or with the Red Sox, Armis was a solid player. Stanley with the pitch. 3-6, that is a range play. Armis, 1-1, fly ball, right field. That is hit to Dewey Evans. Evans, excellent in right. His range is a 5. That is a 4. He will make the catch on the run and put it away. Side retired. 1-2-3, go the A's. They lead 1-0 on the Bo Sox after 2. Oakland is one of the worst teams in the league here in 79. So far, 10-minute ticker has been correct about FastScore. FastScore has been correct about that. The Red Sox, they're underachieving. They had a winning record at this time. FastScore has not been kind to the Red Sox this season, but if they can win this game, they'll get back to 2 games under 500. Let's go to the top of the third. Leading off for the Bo Sox, third baseman Butch Hobson. 261 average, 28 bombs, 93 RBIs. Average is respectable, but 28 home runs, nothing wrong with that. Langford will go ahead and make the pitch. Langford, 4-1. That is a home run chance against a righty. Langford's a 1-20. That's automatic. That is automatic. Against a righty, Hobson needs a 15. A 15 or lower, Hobson goes deep. It is an 18. Oh, my. He misses a tying home run. He swings, though, 5-3, and he hits a deep fly ball to center field, but he's just going to get under it. Some young kid named Henderson's going to make the catch. Out number 1. Hobson just misses the meatball, and he just got under it. Next batter will be right fielder Dwight Dewey Evans, 274 average, 21 homers, 58 RBIs. Dwight Evans, Hall the Very Good? Absolutely. Do you put him in the Hall of Fame? You know, like I said, if you want to put Dewey Evans in the Hall of Fame, I'll buy it. They will not enter tonight's game unless it's a save situation. Jim Kerr. Langford with the pitch. 2-3. That is a blank. Evans, 1-1, and that will be a fly out the left. 2 down. 2 outs on the Bo Sox, and here comes Burleson. Burleson is 0 for 1. Langford, he'll go ahead and pitch. 1-5. That's a pitcher result. Burleson, a righty, a 1-3 is an out. The 17 is high. Burleson 2-1, and he grounds one to short, taken care of by Chalk, and he will grab it and toss it over to first. Second time Burleson grounds out to short, and a 1-2-3 inning on the Bo Sox. We go to the bottom of the third with the Athletics leading 1-0. Leading off for the Athletics will be second baseman Mike Edwards, 233 average, a homer, 23 RBIs that season. Stanley will make the pitch. 4-4, that is a blank. Edwards, 5-5, base hit to right field, that's a single. Edwards will get himself a single, and he will hold at first. Steeler fan joins us here at Oakland Coliseum. The next batter will be some young kid named Henderson. He got a lucky base hit and a lucky stolen base his first time up. I just don't think this kid's going to amount to much. Infield double play depth. Edwards on at first. Strategy roll, and that is a 16 and nothing happening. Although Henderson does get the bunt sign, but he's going to swing away. He says, I want to hit. It says, okay, fine. DJ John, 44-44, joins us here at Oakland Coliseum. Stanley will pitch to this kid. Stanley, 4-4. That is a blank. Henderson, 1-4. And that's going to be a ground ball to third. Let's see if they turn the 2. 2, 3, 4. Second base pivot. Brohammer a 0. A 1-4. It's a double play. It's a 5. The throw goes to second to get Edwards. And they throw to first, but Henderson will beat the throw to first base. And that is out number 1. Yeah, Henderson, he's not going to be much. He grounds out into a fielder's choice. And now the batter will be Chalk. Chalk grounded out his first time up. Infield is still at double play depth. Henderson, let's see what he gets. And he does not get the steal sign this time. Although Chalk does get the hit and run attempt. That's available. And we're going to call a hit and run. Stanley will make the pitch. 2-1, that is a blank. Chalk, 6-3, and that is going to be a ground ball to third. So a hit and run is up, and Chalk grounds out and will not a double play. So we know 5, 6, 7, but the highest you can have, of course, is 5. You can't go any higher than that. So the pivot rating, but it's a hit and run, so the double play is subtracted. However, so you got 5, 6, 7, pivot rating. His second baseman is Edwards, a -2. So that 7 becomes a 5. And then you have the hit and run becomes a 3 because second baseman Brohammer is a 0. So a 1-5, it's still going to be a double play. And it is. It's hit right at short and throws to second, throws to first, side retired. They turn the double play anyway. Because Chalk has a GDP of 5. So that's what happens. I just had to catch myself. I knew for a fact what it was. 6-4-3 double play, inning over. No runs, a hit for Oakland. After 3, the Athletics still lead 1-0. Jim Cuddle joins us here at Oakland Coliseum. Yes, 79 is his rookie season. I don't remember ever seeing him play in 78, though. I could be wrong, but I don't think he ever had an official at bat in 78. We go to the top of the fourth. Leading off for the Red Sox will be Jack Brohammer. Brohammer is 0 for 1. Langford will go ahead and make the pitch. Sports Time Machine joins us here at Oakland Coliseum. We got a nice crowd for tonight's Red Sox-A's game. Langford 5-2, strikeout 10, no. Brohammer 2-3, line drive right to short. Chalk will glove it, and that is an out. One out, and the next batter will be Poquette. Poquette is 0 for 1. Langford, yep, the first rookie baseball card, 1980 tops, and I think that rookie card is worth quite a bit of. I'm pretty sure you, Tom, Mike, you probably know how much that card would sell for. Langford with the pitch. 4-3, range play at the park. Oakland Coliseum, 5-3. Ground ball to short, that's it to chalk. His range is a 2. That is a 6. It'll get by him. Poquette will have a base hit. Nice single by Poquette. He will hold at first. And it will bring up Mr. Rice. Rice is 1 for 1. Infield is at double play depth. Salvador America joins us here at Oakland Coliseum. I knew he would not miss a Red Sox game. Sounded like a calculus problem. Yeah, it did, right? Let's see. Infield double play depth. Poquette had only 2 stolen bases. He's not going anywhere on the 12. Langford with the pitch. 5-4, strikeout 19, no. Rice, 4-6, and it's a ground ball to short. Let's see if he turns a double play. 3-2-3, second base pivot. Edwards -2. The only way they turn it is on a 1. They don't get it. The throw goes to second to get Poquette. Rice will make it to first, and that is 2 outs. Not good pivot rating there. Edwards a -2. And that is just not good, but they do get the force out on the fielder's choice. One of the few cards that did not crash with the rest of the baseball card market back in the day. That is true. Next batter will be Captain Carl. Yastrzemski is 0 for 1, 2 outs. Rice on it first now. 9 stolen bases that year, but not going anywhere with the 10. Langford will make the pitch. 2-1 against the lefty, blank. Yaz, 2-2, and that's going to be a ground ball to first. Up with it is Revering. He'll take it himself, tag the bag, and retire the side. No runs, a hit for the Bo Sox. And we go to the bottom of the fourth. As right now, the Athletics are keeping Boston quiet here in this game. We go to the bottom of the fourth inning. Dale, the casual gamer, joins us here at Oakland Coliseum. Check out that amazing channel there, guys. He just came to say hi and smash the like. The free hot dog, but the price of beer was a problem. Dale, the beer is on me. I'll take care of the beer, and you can have as many as you need. And that hot dog, you can have everything on it. That's on me. I'll make sure I'm the commissioner of this league, of the network. You can have that beer and that hot dog absolutely free. As a matter of fact, you need some nachos. We'll take care of that too. We go to the bottom of the fourth inning, and you're recovering from surgery. Oh, geez, I didn't see that, Salvador. Well, I'm glad. You just take it easy there. You just recover there, bro. You know, you gotta see your Red Sox. So you definitely go ahead there, Salvador, and you just take it easy. Just relax. Relax. Make sure Mrs. America nurses you back. And I hope she is well also, my good man. But of course, your favorite pitcher was on the mound there, Salvador America, and Bob Stanley. You know, us Mets fans, we do thank you for Bob Stanley, by the way, there, Salvador America. Salvador, we do thank you very much for Bob Stanley. Let's get back to baseball. Bottom of the fourth, leading off for the Athletics will be Mitchell Page. Page is 1 for 1, got a base hit. Stanley will make the pitch. 4-3, and that's a home run chance. Page a lefty, a 1-20 that falls right into it. against the righty. Page needs a 9 or lower, and he got it. Kaboom! High, deep, and gone. Home run, Mitchell Page. Stadium cheers. Yay! Red Sox fans, barf. Blech. Mitchell Page goes ahead and bombs one out of here. He sent that one into the center, close to the center field scoreboard. That is gone, and it's now a 2-0 A's lead. Oh boy, and Page is now 2 for 2. They're going to go talk to Stanley on the mound saying, hey, guy, this is the Athletics. This team is pretty bad. You can't be pitching meatballs. Well, that one definitely was definitely a meatball, and Page turned that into lasagna. Here's Revering. Revering is 0 for 1. 2-0 A's now. Stanley, a 6-1, strikeout 9, and he got him. He will get Revering on a K. And that is strikeout number 1 for Stanley. He had 56 of them in 79. And yes, Sports Time Machine, he does have a channel. He does. He has an awesome channel there. Utah Mike, please check out that channel and at least subscribe to it. He has lots of great stuff. He is one of the main reasons why I've gotten a lot better at Marvel Champions, as well as Arkham Horror, the card game. Here's Jim Eschian. Eschian is 0 for 1. Stanley will go ahead and make the pitch. 1-6, that's at the park. Oakland Coliseum, 6-4, and that's a grounder to second base. Brohammer will take care of it. Toss it over to first for the out, 2 down. You don't have the voice. Oh, come on, Dale. You have a very calming voice there, Dale. Like I said, I've heard you. And the thing about your voice just teaches very well. That's the thing. And it shows everybody exactly how you do it. Okay, Dale, I'll tell you, you have a very excellent voice. Don't change a thing. And Salvador America, we'll see you later, brother. Please stay safe and well, and we'll look forward to seeing you later, my good man. Next batter is Heath, and he is 0 for 1. Stanley will make the pitch. 1-6, that's at the park again. Oakland Coliseum, 3-1, fly ball right field. Getting over there is Dewey. And he will settle under it, and he will make the catch and retire the side. 1 run on 1 hit, a big-time bomb by Mitchell Page. And after 4, the A's lead 2-0. Timeout for station identification. This is the WRJL YouTube network. We go to the top of the 5th inning as the Athletics lead at 2-0. Leading off for the Sox will be Bob Watson. Watson is 0 for 1. Langford right now pitching pretty well. And let's see what Langford has got. Langford, 2-4, strikeout 15, that is high. Watson, 3-4, and that's going to be a base hit, a single pass short, and the Red Sox will get a runner on base. Another hit for the Bo Sox, and that will bring up the dangerous Fisk. Fisk is 0 for 1. Infield does go to double play depth. Watson had 3 stolen bases that season. He's not going anywhere, though. Langford will settle in. Now he'll deal with Fisk. Fisk on the pitch, ready to pitch. 5-6, that is a blank. Fisk will swing 6-2, and that's going to be a base hit past third. That will be a single. Watson, a base running rating of 2. He'll have to hold at second, and he will hold there, and now the Red Sox are in business. 2 opening base hits for the Bo Sox here in the top of the 5th. Didn't Kingman lose 20 and 79 for Oakland? I believe he. No, he was 8. Kingman was 8 and 7 for the boat for Oakland in 79. Kingman was 8 and 7 actually. Runners at first and second. Here comes Hobson. Hobson is 0 for 1. Infield still a double play depth. See if anything happening. That is an 8, and the answer is no. Watson on at second, Fisk on at first. Langford gets set and ready. Here comes the deal. Langford 3-1. That's a walk, and that's 6. That is ball 4, and the bases are loaded. A chance now for the Bo Sox. Now Langford starts to pitch like that 4.28 ERA he has. The bases are loaded, and here comes Dewey Evans. Evans is 0 for 1. The Athletics are going to call the infield. They may actually just go double play depth because Evans does hit in the double plays, but that Langford a -1. They're going to call the infield in, which means the only double play chance is home to first. Langford will settle in here, bases loaded. Fans here at Oakland, with some that showed up with a team that's 29 and 64, here just going ahead and seeing what they can get a nice win. Strategy roll. That is a 10. Nothing happening. Langford did have pickoff chance. They had pickoff chances that year. Langford will now pitch. Langford 5-1. That's a walk. That's 3. Ball 4. He walks in a run. He will walk Evans. Watson will come in to score. Merry-go-round will turn around. Will turn once. Station to station. Red Sox are on the board. It's 2-1. Ball 4 by Langford, and he walks in a run. And the bases are still loaded for Burleson. Burleson is 0 for 2. Infield is still going to play in, and still nobody out here in the top of the 5th. Strat, 10, nothing happening. Langford's got to get some control here. Bases are loaded, now a 2-1 game. Langford with the pitch. 4-3, range play at the park. Oakland Coliseum 1-1, and that is going to be a fly ball to left field. On his high horse is Heath. Mike Heath has a range of 3. Does he make the catch? Yes, he does on a 1. What a play by Heath. Burleson sacrifice fly rating of 3. He will not bring in Fisk automatically. Fisk a base running rating of 4. Heath a 0 arm, a 1. Heath Fisk now coming home, a 1-4. Fisk will score, and he does. This game is tied. So he gets the sacrifice fly the hard way. So a sacrifice fly to left, that will score a run, and we're tied at 2. And there is 1 out. Hobson does stay at second base, though. And now here is Brohammer. Brohammer is 0 for 2. Infield now goes back to double play depth. Red Sox 2, Oakland Athletics 2. Fans here at Oakland Coliseum. Stadium groans. Now Langford will pitch. Strategy roll. That is a 10. Nothing happening. Langford will settle in. Now he will pitch. And that's a 4-5. That's an error on a grounder. Brohammer, 6-1. That's not going to be an error. It's going to be a fly ball to right field. Armis will make the catch. That is out number 2. Hobson, a base running rating of 1, becomes a 0. Armis a -2. Hobson cannot even think about going to third. He will stay at second. There are now 2 outs. 2 men down, and here comes Poquette. Poquette is 1 for 2. Runners at first and second. Langford now trying to keep it a 2-2 game. Strategy roll, 15-0. Now Langford will settle in on Poquette. 1-5. That's a pitcher result. Poquette a lefty. A 1-6 is a base it up the middle. The 7 just misses it. Poquette 1-1, and he chops one to first base. Up with it is Revering. He'll call off Langford, take it himself, and that will retire the side. Red Sox, though, on the board. 2 runs on 2 hits, 2 hawks, a sacrifice fly. We're tied at 2 going into the bottom of the 5th. Red Sox trying to get within 2 games under 500. But unfortunately, they did not make the next schedule block, so I will not be able to, or not being featured after the All-Star break, at least until somehow they get above 500. As we now only want to show the teams that are really in the playoff mix. Let's go to the bottom of the 5th inning. Leading off for the Athletics will be Jeff Newman. Newman is 0 for 1. Stanley will settle in and make the pitch. Stanley, 4-4. That is a blank. Newman, 6-4. And Newman smacks one into left. That's going to go all the way to the wall. That's going to be a double. Newman smacks a double to left. He will hold at second base, as he got a hold of one right there. So Stanley, the Red Sox tied the game up, and now the A's got a go-ahead run in scoring position. And here comes Armis. Armis is 0 for 1. Infield will stay back. Newman, let's see, strategy roll. That is a 5. He's not doing anything. Newman will stay at second base. Stanley, he'll look in. He'll now make the deal. 4-5. That's a pitcher result. Armis, though a righty, that's an automatic blank. Armis, 5-2. And Armis smacks a base hit to left. That's a single. Newman, a base running rating of 2. Base hit to left +1, a 1-3. Newman will score, and he does, and the A's retake the lead. Newman goes ahead and scores, and Armis gets himself an RBI single, and the A's are back out in top 3-2. Stadium cheers. Yay! No, I use the actual All-Star teams there, Dr. Nick. I use the actual All-Star rosters from the game. But I do have a couple of rules changes. First of all, I try to get every single player into the game if possible. And after I do that, players can come back in. It's an exhibition game. Come on. Who really cares? Armis is on at first. That's one rule I do have for the All-Star game. So everybody can pitch or bat if possible. Here's Edwards. Edwards is 1 for 1. 3-2 now in favor of the A's. Armis on it first. Strategy roll back on. That is a 19. Edwards actually gets the bunt sign, and he's going to lay it down. We're going to have a bunt. We're going to have a bunt. A's just want to win a ball game. Stanley going to go ahead and pitch. Bunt sign is on. 2-1. That is a blank. And here comes the bunt. And the infield is at double play depth. Bunt is a 5, and that is bunted right to third base. And that is a 9, and his bunt rating is a 5. And that's going to be a fine bunt. A nice bunt down the third base line, picked up by Hobson. His only play is to first. Armis goes to second. 1 out. So Edwards does lay down the bunt. It will be a sacrifice hit. Sacrifice hit to third, and now another run in scoring position. And now here comes this young kid who thinks he's going to be the best leadoff hitter ever. Here comes Henderson. Henderson is 1 for 2, singled, and he did steal a base, which he got kind of lucky on. Infield is back. Stanley strategy roll 9. Armis will stay at second. Stanley will make the pitch. 1-6. That's at the park. Oakland Coliseum, 1-1, and that is going to be a ground ball to short. That'll get taken care of there by Burleson. Throw goes to first to get Henderson, 2 out. Armis, a base running rating of 2. He holds at second base, and he will not move on to third. So Henderson grounds out to short. As I said, he's just going to be a nobody. Like I said, he wants to be the best leadoff hitter ever. I just think he's living a fantasy. He'll never get that. Who said that Henderson wants to steal over 1,400 bases? He's crazy. Here's Chalk. Chalk is 0 for 2. 2 men down. Yeah, Ricky didn't think, he knew. I know, right? Armis on at second. Strategy roll. That is a 15, nothing happening. Stanley will make the pitch. 6-5. That is a blank. Chalk. 6-5. Ground ball to short. Again, taken care of there by Burleson. He has it. Throws to first to retire the side. But the Athletics get a run. 1 run on 2 hits. And a sacrifice bunt. After 5, the Athletics lead 3-2, which was the actual score of the game, but Boston had the 3 runs, and Oakland had the 2. We go to the top of inning number 6. The final game before the All-Star break. Jimmy Rice leads off for Boston. He is 1 for 2. Top of the 6th inning. Red Sox now trail 3-2. Langford will continue to pitch. 4-2 against the righty. Strikeout 18. No. Rice 1-4, and that's a fly ball to left field, and Heath will make the grab. Next batter will be Yastrzemski. He is 0 for 2. Langford, he'll go ahead and make the pitch. 1-1, blank. Captain Carl, 5-4, base hit into center field. Carl comes through with a single. He will hold at first. Yastrzemski gets to first base. He will stay there. And here comes the dangerous Watson. Watson still batted .303 and 79 for Boston, and I believe he was traded to the Red Sox midway through the year. Watson is 1 for 2. Infield a double play depth. I don't think Yaz is going to do anything. That is a 13, and he will stay put. Langford will settle in. He'll make the deal. 5-2, strikeout 7. Got him. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Strikeout number 2 for Langford. 2 down. And here comes Fisk. Fisk is 1 for 2. Yaz still on at first. Nothing happening with the 5. He'll stay where he is. Now Langford will settle in, and he will make the pitch. 3-2, strikeout 5. And he got him. Struck him out. He gets Fisk. And Langford pitching pretty well tonight. Strikeout number 3 for him, and that will retire the side. No runs and a hit for the Bo Sox. It's still 3-2 in favor of the A's. We will go to the bottom of the 6th inning. Leading off for the Athletics will be Mitchell Page. Page is 2 for 2, a single and a bomb. Bottom of the 6th inning. Stanley, he can still pitch. He's still going to go. And here it comes. 6-3, wild pitch, ball 1. 6-5, that is a blank. Page, 4-6, and that's a fly ball to left field. And Jimothy Rice will get there, 1 out. First time Page has been retired tonight. Here's Revering. Revering is 0 for 2. Stanley, he will deal. 1-4. That is a blank. Revering. 5-5. Ground ball to second base. Up with it is Brohammer. And he will make the toss for the second out. 2 outs now for Eschian. Eschian is 0 for 2. Stanley, he will pitch. 2-2. That's a walk. That 9, that's ball 4. A little outside, and Eschian will trot to first. Stanley gives up a walk. That is the first walk he's given up. He only had 40 of them in 79. And now the batter is Heath. Mungo Jerry, 311, joins us here at Oakland Coliseum. Yes, Henderson ended up stealing 1,400 bases. Yeah, this kid, he wants to steal 1,400 bases. It'll never happen. Heath is 0 for 2. Eschian on it first. I don't think Strat's going to do anything, no. And Heath is going to go ahead and swing. Stanley, 1-2, blank. Heath, 3-4, and that's going to be a single right past third. It's a base hit. Eschian a base running rating of 3 with 2 outs, but he will not get to third. He has to hold at second base. So another a base hit here by Heath, his first hit of the game. And now here comes Newman. Yep, the Oakland Mausoleum. I'll be honest, in the before Mount Davis, Oakland Coliseum was doable. But now it's just one of the worst stadiums. It's the second worst stadium in the league behind Tropicana Field. Eschian on it second, Heath on it first. Newman is up. Strategy roll. That is a 1. Nothing happening though. We don't do hit and runs here. So Stanley will go ahead and make the pitch. Stanley, 3-6. A range play. Newman, 5-2. Fly ball to left field. That ball is hit to Rice. Rice's range is a 3. Will he make the catch? No, he won't. And that's going to drop for a double by Jeff Newman as he gets it right over Rice's head. That's going to be a double. Eschian will come in to score. Heath, a base running rating of 3 with 2 outs. A double to left, -1. So a 1-2, Heath will score, and he does not. He holds at third. Heath will get to third base, and Newman gets to second, but a run comes in for the A's, and it is now 4-2 Oakland. On an RBI double by Newman. Stadium cheers. Yay! What about the mistake by the lake there, Mike? That was not a great stadium either, but I still think the mistake by the lake still had some personality. Tropicana Field just has absolutely none. It's a friggin' warehouse. Runners at second and third, and the batter now is Armis. The Red Sox have action in the bullpen going up now. Armis is 1 for 2. If Stanley allows another run, it will be it for him. 2 outs. Now a 4-2 Oakland lead. Would Ricky steal 400 for a career if he played today with the Adult? No, he would not. No, he would not. Not today, where you don't have that many stolen bases now anymore. You're 100%. Yep, that's correct, BB. Henderson, I don't think, would be able to steal that many bases, okay, in today's league. I really don't think so. I could be wrong, but I just don't think so. Strategy roll. That is a 4. Nothing happening. Heath will go ahead and get ready for make the pitch. Stanley, 2-5, strikeout 10, and he gets Armis, struck him out. A nice job by Stanley to strike out Armis, and that is strikeout number 2 for Stanley. But a run comes in, 1 run on 2 hits and a walk. After 6, the A's now have a 4-2 lead on Oakland. Chris DeMello joins us here at Oakland Coliseum. Do I think Todd Helton and Scott Rowland, okay, Scott Rowe Hall of Famers. Todd Helton, yes. He has the same exact stats as Larry Walker. Why is he not in the Hall of Fame with him? Scott Rowland, definitely Hall of the Very Good. Not sure about Hall of Fame, though. Not sure about that. But Todd Helton, absolutely. He has the same exact stats. And they both played in Colorado. So why is Larry Walker in the Hall and not Todd Helton? I have no idea what's wrong with the media, with the baseball writers. I have no clue. Let's go to the top of the 7th. A 4-2 lead by the A's. Rick Langford can pitch to 2 more batters before he tires. So this will probably be his last inning. Butch Hobson leads off for Boston. He is 0 for 1, walked his last time up. Langford will make the pitch, and that is a 1-4, and against a righty, that is a blank. Hobson, 5-2, a fly ball hit to center field, and this young Henderson kid will somehow make the catch, and that is an out. One down, and here comes Evans. Dewey is 0 for 1. He also walked his last time up. Langford will make the pitch. Langford 1-3. That's a range play. Evans 2-5. It's a line drive hit to third. That ball is hit to Eshian. His range is a 2. He won't get it. That'll go right by him, and that's going to be a single for Evans. He will hold at first. So a base hit for Evans. He'll hold there, and the batter will be Burleson. Burleson is 0 for 3. You think he's kind of due, though. And Langford is now tired, and that's going to be it for him. As the Athletics are going to take Rick Langford out of the game, they are not going to let him pitch tired. With the Athletics in last place in the AL West. So that's going to be it for him. So let's see what they got. It's still 2 outs, so they got a couple of lefties, but Burleson is up next. I think the Athletics will bring out a left-hander, I think. Let's see. Let's see. 7th inning, so it really can be anybody. No, I don't want to bring him out. Let's see. He's really the closer in this situation, but I just don't think they would bring out the closer just yet. I'll go with him. The Oakland bullpen is pretty much garbage. Coming on to pitch for the Athletics now will be Craig Minetto. 1 win, 5 losses, 5.55 ERA. He's going to come out and try to pitch here and see if he can hold a 4-2 lead here. So Burleson is up. Burleson 0 for 3. 1 out. Infield is at double play depth. Evans on it first. Strategy roll. 7. Nothing happening. Evans will stay put. Minetto will make the pitch. 6-5. Strikeout 3. Got him. He gets Burleson. That's a big strikeout by Minetto, and that is out number 2. He can actually pitch to 11 batters. He has good stamina. 2 outs now, and here is Brohammer. Brohammer is 0 for 3. So now 2 outs. A's leading 4-2 here over the Red Sox. Minetto will go ahead and pitch. Strategy roll again. 14. Nothing happening. Minetto gets the call and now gets the pitch. 2-2 at the park. Oakland Coliseum. 5-3. It's a ground ball to short. Up within his chalk. He has it. He's going to throw to first to get Brohammer. And that retires the side. No runs and a hit for the Red Sox. And they trail 4-2. We are at the 7th inning stretch. Sing, take me out to the ball game. And when the lights go down in the city by the bay here in Oakland, I'll be right back. Don't forget, we got 10-minute ticker coming up after the game, but it's only one day because this was the last day of the first half of the season before the All-Star break. Tomorrow there will be no game as it is the All-Star break tomorrow, so I will not be streaming baseball tomorrow night to take the day off. And Saturday we will have the 1979 Major League Baseball All-Star game from the Seattle Kingdom. Steve Carlton is the starting pitcher for the National League, and Nolan Ryan is the starting pitcher for the American League. So don't miss that game Saturday night. It's the All-Star game. We have made it halfway through the 1979 season. We are at the break, so no game tomorrow, All-Star game on Saturday, and no game on Sunday. And I will tell you, of course, my Monday will resume the regular baseball schedule, but I will tell you that game during the seventh inning stretch of the All-Star game. All-Star game Saturday night. Don't miss it here. As Tony's Board Life joins us here at Oakland Coliseum. Check out that amazing Wargaming channel because he is just amazing as he is as well. Cannot fault Tony's Board Life because he is just incredible at what he does and a master wargamer, just like Rough Swordsman and some wannabe named Jester, wherever he may be. Poor Jester, he's not here to defend himself. Let's go to the bottom of the seventh. Oakland leads Boston 4-2. Stanley can pitch to two more batters before he tires, and I think they're going to be done. That's it for Stanley. The Red Sox will go to the bullpen. And the Mike Edwards leads off for Oakland. It's right. So Boston will go to the bullpen. And let's see who they're going to bring out here. And they'll bring out a righty. Boston bullpen is not that great. Coming on to pitch for the Red Sox will be Bill Campbell. 3 wins, 4 losses, 9 saves, a 4.28 ERA. Campbell will come on and be the second Red Sox pitcher. He'll pitch to Mike Edwards here, starting the bottom of the seventh, 4-2. Campbell will make the pitch. And that is a 4-6. That's at the park. Oakland Coliseum, 3-1, fly ball to right field. Getting over there will be Dewey. He'll make the catch for the out. One man down, and here coming up is some upstart wannabe named Henderson, and he is 1 for 3. As I said, Henderson will be lucky if he stays in the majors. Probably send him back to the minors. I'd probably trade him for a pack of chewing gum. Campbell with the pitch. 6-3 against a righty. That's a home run. That's a home run result against a right-handed pitcher. Henderson needs a 2. That is a 4. He just missed it. He actually did have a home run that year. And Henderson almost made me eat my words. Ricky, 2-3. And he just chops it to first. That'll get taken care of by Watson, and that's out number 2. And so far, nobody's impressed with this kid. Yeah, he got a base hit and a stolen base, but no one's impressed. Here's Chalk. Chalk is 0 for 3. 2 men down. Campbell will go ahead, and that is a 5-1 against a righty. That is a blank. Chalk, a 5-5, and Chalk singles right past second. Dave Chalk will have a base hit. That's his first hit of the game. He will hold there. Next batter is Page. Page 2 for 3. He has a single and a homer. Has a solo bomb in this game here for the swinging A's. Chalk on at first. Campbell will go ahead and settle in. Strategy rolls are still active. That's a 4. Chalk is not going to do anything. Campbell will pitch. Campbell, 3-5. Error on a grounder. Page, 1-2. And that's going to be a base hit to center field for Page. It's a single. Getting over there is Poquette. His error rating is a 14. That's a 12, and he's going to misplay it. It's going to be an error in center field. It's going to be a single and an error. Single and an error, which means It's an automatic two-base advance on a single on an error. So Chalk goes to third and Page goes to second. Chalk a base running rating of 1. Center fielder Poquette has a -1 arm, and Chalk was going to automatically hold at third. He will not be able to take a chance to get home because his base running rating is a 0. So he will stay at third, but it's an automatic, it's a single and an error. So it's a two-base error, but Chalk will not be able to go any further than that. So a single for Page and an E8 on Poquette. And that is the first error on the Red Sox. They did have an error historically in this game. So now runners at second and third. Here comes Revering. Revering is 0 for 3. Still 2 outs here. Bama's 7th. And right now the Red Sox is trying to keep it close. But the Oakland Athletics have something going on here. Revering is 0 for 3. Strategy roll coming in. That is a 9 and no play. Campbell will set in, and now he looks in. Now he pitches. 1-4. That is a home run chance against a lefty. A 1-15 is needed. The 12 is good. Against a right-handed pitcher, Revering needs an 18 or lower. Here comes the pitch. There swings the bat. And there goes the ball. Kaboom! That ball is high. That ball looks like it's going to make it. That ball is hit deep to center field, going back for his Poquette. He's getting to the track. He's getting to the wall. He leaps. It's just over the wall. Home run, Dave Revering. It just cleared it. Revering goes ahead and gets a homer. It just cleared the wall, maybe by a foot. And maybe a few inches away from Poquette's glove. That is a home run, a 3-run bomb by the A's. It is now 7-2. Stadium cheers. Yay! Oh, Bill Campbell pitched him a grapefruit. And Revering put the salt and the sugar on it and turned it into fruit salad. And it is now 7-2 in favor of the A's. Oh, boy. Not looking good for the Bo Sox tonight. And here comes Eschian. Eschian walked his last time up. Still 2 outs in the bottom of the 7th. Campbell will go ahead and make the pitch. 3-2. That's a range play. Eschian, 4-3. A line drive to short. It is hit to Burleson. His range is a 5, and he leaps and gets it and makes the catch. Barely, but he got it. And the side is retired. 3 runs on 3 hits and 1 error, a 3-run bomb by Revering, and that error definitely, it was already a base hit anyway. The error just allowed an extra base to be taken. But the A's right now have a 7-2 lead after 7. Not looking good for the Bo Sox tonight. We go to the top of the 8th. Tom Poquette leads off for the Red Sox. He made the error there in center field. And Poquette is 1 for 3. Craig Minetto, let's see, left, right, left. They're going to let Minetto stay out to pitch now. So Craig Minetto will continue to pitch. It's now a 5-run lead. Minetto, 1-3. Walk plus, and that 4 will be ball 4, and Poquette will trot to first. So a leadoff walk, and first walk given up by Minetto. He had some control issues, had 55 walks in 118 innings pitched. So you know he's pretty much good for maybe a half a walk per inning. Can the Red Sox get back into this game? Here is Rice. Rice is 1 for 3. Infield to double play depth. Strategy rolls are off. Minetto will now pitch. 3-1. That's a blank. He's not tired. Rice, 6-5. Rice comes through with a hit. That's going to be a double to center. It'll bounce off the wall. Poquette, a base running rating of 2. Double to center, a 0 modification. So a 1 or a 2. Poquette will score. It is a 6. There could be an out. There could be an out. Center fielder Henderson has a -1 arm. And that is going to be a 2, and there is going to be an out. Now we got to see who it is. And that is a 5. It is picked up by Henderson. Coming around is Poquette. Henderson throws at a plate, and the tag, he's out of there. Henderson throws out Poquette at the plate. He gets Poquette at the plate. Rice with a base running rating of 3. That was a 5. That's higher than his BR rating. He has to hold at second, and that is an out. Ricky Henderson throws out Poquette at home. A double for Rice, but he can't. But Poquette tries to score, and he's thrown out of there. Ricky Henderson. Yeah, I guess he's just being lucky tonight. 1 out now, and the score remains 7-2. And here comes Captain Carl. Yastrzemski is 1 for 3. Rice is now on at second. Rice stays put. Minetto will make the pitch. Minetto 6-6, range play. Yastrzemski 5-4, base hit center field, but it's a range play for Henderson. Henderson coming on again. His range is a 3. It's a 4. He won't get it, and that's going to be a single. That's a base hit for Rice. That's a base hit for Yaz. Rice, a base running rating of 3, and a single to center, +1 is a 4. A 1-4, Rice will score, and he does. Rice will score all the way from second. And Yastrzemski holds at first. It's now 7-3. Probably should be 7. It would be 7-4 if Henderson doesn't throw out Poquette. But that will score a run. And a single for Captain Carl. And here comes Watson. Watson is 1 for 3. Minetto, let's see what he wants to do. That's going to be it for Minetto. They're going to take him out as he's done what they've liked out of him. They're going to bring on a righty now for the Athletics. And let's see what's going to be. Coming on to pitch for the Athletics is going to be Dave Heaverlo. 4 wins, 11 losses, 9 saves, a 4.20 ERA. Heaverlo will now come on to pitch. See if he can get some outs. So here comes Dave Heaverlo against Watson. 1 out here, top of the 8th. Now 7-3. Heaverlo, strategy rolls are still off. Heaverlo, 1-2. That's a possible error. Watson, 5-6. And that's going to be a ground ball to short. That ball is hit to chalk, and that's not who you want to hit to. That's going to be an automatic error. His error rating is a 20. Ground ball to short, and Chalk's got it, drops it. Everybody's safe. And now the Red Sox are getting a little bit of help. That's an E6. First error on Oakland, and they also had an error historically in this game. So now both teams have made their historical errors. Now runners at first and second, and here comes Fisk. Tying run is now on deck. Fisk is 1 for 3. Can the Red Sox come by with a little bit of help? Infield is at double play depth. Strategy rolls are off. Heaverlo will go ahead and pitch. 3-5. That is a blank. Fisk. 3-4, and that's a ground ball to third. Let's see where it was hit to. And that ball is hit in the hole, and that is a double play chance. Let's see, 2-1-2, second base. Edwards, -2 is a 0. They're not going to get a double play. It is a 5, so the throw goes to second to get Watson. Fisk will make it to first. There are 2 outs. It is a fielder's choice. So fielder's choice for Fisk. And here comes Hobson. Hobson is 0 for 2. 2 outs now in the top of the 8th inning. Heaverlo didn't get much help from the double play because Edwards has a lousy arm, a -2 pivot arm, and that's just not good. Heverlo will go ahead and make the pitch. 4-1. That is a blank. Hobson, he gets a chance. 5-2. Fly ball center field. And this time Henderson will get to this, and he will make the catch and retire the side. 1 run on 2 hits, 1 error. And we go to the bottom of the 8th. It is 7-3 in favor of the A's. Bottom of the 8th inning. Leading off for the Athletics will be Mike Heath. Campbell will be done. And they're going to stick with a righty. Let's see what the Red Sox will do. And they're going to go ahead and bring out Dick Drago. 10 wins, 6 losses, 13 saves, a 2.93 ERA. Here is Dick Drago. He will be the 3rd Bo Sox pitcher. His job is to keep it 7-3. Here is Heath. Heath is 1 for 3. Drago with the pitch. 4-2. Strikeout. 16 is a no. Heath. 1-5. Fly ball. Left field. That'll get taken by Jimmy Rice. 1 out. One man down, and here comes Newman. Newman having a good night. 2 for 3. He's got 2 doubles. Drago. He will pitch. 4-3, range play at the park. Oakland Coliseum, 3-2, fly ball, right field. Dewey Evans gets over there. His range is a 5. That is a 2. He makes the catch. 2 down. Evans was right where he needed to be. And now here comes Armis. Armis is 1 for 3. Drago will go ahead and settle in on Armis. The fans here in Oakland would love to see the Athletics get their 30th win of the season. Here comes Drago. Here comes the pitch. 2-2, strikeout 20, no. Armis, a 5-2, and that's going to be a base hit to left. Armis will hold it first with a single. He keeps the inning alive. Next batter will be Edwards. And let's see, would the A's do a pinch hitter here? Let me see here. Edwards is what? Edwards is 1 for 3. And do they really have anybody here? Edwards is what? He's at second base. Let's see here. Yeah, why not? Edwards is going to come out of the game. And coming on to pinch hit for the Athletics will be Dwayne Murphy, a 255 average, 11 homers, 40 RBIs. And taking over at second base will be Rob Piccolo. So timeout here for a substitution on the score sheet. So Piccolo will take over here at second. And he's not bad at that position, actually. 3-0-0. So Armis on it first. Here comes Dwayne Murphy to pinch hit against Drago. A's would just like to make sure they can get some insurance. Drago will make the pitch. 5-2. That's a range play. Murphy. 3-2. And that's a base hit to left field. But it's a range play for Rice. It's a single to left unless Rice can make the play. His range is a 3. Nope, he can't get it. It's a single. Armis, a base running rating of 2. Single to left, -2 is a 0. With 2 outs, it's actually a 1. So only on a 1, Armis will make third. And he doesn't. He'll stay at second. Armis not very fast. But Murphy does come through with a single. And now runners at first and second. And that gives one more chance for this kid. Here comes Henderson. He is 1 for 4. He says he wants to be the greatest leadoff hitter. I say, kid, you got a long way to go. 2 outs. Drago will go ahead and pitch to Henderson. Here it comes. 3-1. Strikeout 15. No. Henderson 5-3, and it's a ground ball to short. It'll get taken care of by Burleson, and he is going to throw to second to get Murphy, noticing Henderson was a little too fast, and that will retire the side. So no runs, 2 hits for Oakland, and the A's have a 7-3 lead after 8. But will we see some ninth inning magic? Always a possibility of ninth inning magic here at RJL Network. We go to the top of the ninth, 7-3. Leading off for the Bo Sox will be Dwight Evans. Evans is 1 for 2. He has a single and he's walked. Dave Heaverlo, question is, does Oakland want to have him pitch? He is their main closer. They got right, left coming up. And let's see what Oakland wants to do. I think they're going to let Heaverlo pitch. He can pitch to 3 batters before tiring, so he's going to pitch. So Dave Heaverlo, it'll be up to him to get it's not going to be a save situation, but maybe he can close the game out. So Heaverlo will pitch to Evans. Evans 1 for 2. Let's see if the Red Sox can do something here in the top of the ninth. Heaverlo, 6-1. That is at the park. Oakland Coliseum, 6-4. It's a ground ball to second base. Up with it will be Piccolo. He's got it and throws to first, 1 out. Piccolo comes in and he makes a play. 1 man down. The batter is Burleson. Burleson is 0 for 4. Heaverlo, he'll settle in and he will make the pitch. 6-1, again at the park. Oakland Coliseum, 5-3. Again, it's a ground ball. This time it's hit to Chalk. Chalk is up with it and throws to first, 2 down. 2 outs now, and the batter is Jack Brohammer. And let's see, I think we may see, Brohammer is what, second base? And we're going to see a pinch hitter. So Brohammer coming out of the game. And coming on to pinch hit for the Red Sox will be Freddie Lynn. 333 average, 39 homers, 122 RBIs. And coming to take over at second base will be Stan Poppy if somehow this game goes any further. So Stan Poppy will take over at second, but here comes Fred Lynn to pinch hit against Heaverlo. Lynn comes up there. Lynn, of course, is on the All-Star team, so he'll be there. Heaverlo will pitch to Lynn. Top of the ninth, 7-3 A's. Heaverlo gets in. Fans here at the Coliseum hoping for a win. Pitch from Heaverlo. 6-1, third straight at the park. Oakland Coliseum, 1-6, and it's grounded at the plate. It bounces up and goes down at the plate. Picked up by Newman. He's got it. Pumps once, pumps twice, throws to first. That's your game. The Oakland Athletics reverse history. They beat the Bo Sox tonight, 7-3. Stadium cheers. Yay! Oakland gets their 30th win of the year, and the Red Sox will now drop to 42-46, and that is the record they will have here at the All-Star break. A nice win for the Swingin' A's. They beat the Bo Sox tonight. A 7-3 win for the Athletics. And that is a nice win for Oakland. They are one of the worst teams in the league this year, but they will get the win tonight. Final line score coming up. For the Athletics, 7 runs on 13 hits and 1 error. For the Red Sox, 3 runs on 8 hits and 1 error. I would like to mention, by the way, if you take a look at the top of the chat, you will actually see what the Red Sox did in that game. So anyone wants to say, is inside pitch pretty realistic? I submit to you that the Red Sox did have 3 runs, 8 hits, and 1 error in the historical game. Unfortunately, though, they won that game. They lose this one here. The winning pitcher is Rick Langford. He gets the win. Bob Stanley the loss. Minetto and Heverlo will get credit for holds. So a nice win for the Athletics. They beat the Red Sox 7-3. And that's a nice win for them. Don't go away. 10-minute ticker is coming right up, a condensed version of it, since we only have one game, one day to do. It is now time for the 10-minute ticker, brought to you by FastScore. So we only have one day to do, and that is the 15th. The 19th was when it restarted. So the Athletics will get a win here on Boston, and that's a strange win, but that is what we've got. So we go to July 15th, final day before the All-Star break. Yankees at the Angels. Yankees 8-34, and that will be 4. Angels 8-23, and that is 2, a win for the Yankees. Detroit and the White Sox, Tigers 16-54, and that's 7. The White Sox 4-54, and that is 5, a win for the Tigers. Texas at Kansas City, Rangers 13-61, and that is 8. Kansas City 15-65, and that's 10. That will be a win for the Royals. Cleveland at Milwaukee, Cleveland 10-63, and that is 8. Brewers 14-24, and that is 4. That will be a win for the Tribe. Baltimore at Seattle, Orioles 12-64, that's 9. Mariners 5-46, and that is 4. It will be a win for the O's. Minnesota and Toronto. Minnesota 18-65, that is 11. Blue Jays 2-22, and that is 1. And the Twins blow up the Blue Jays. Pittsburgh and Atlanta. Pirates 13-55 at 7. The Bravos 4-25, and that is 2. It will be a win for We Are Family. Cubs and the Reds. Cubs 7-42, and that is 4. Tom Seaver on the mound for the Reds 8-53, and that is 5. And that game belongs to the Reds. Cardinals and the Astros. Cardinals 4-26, and that is 2. Astros -216, and that is 0. And that is a win for the Cardinals. And because Steeler fan decided to be smart, his Astros did not pull it out tonight. Padres against the Expos. Padres, and of course, Steeler fan will say rigged. Let's see, Padres are 2-16, and that's 1. Expos 14-43, and that is 5. And Montreal will get that win. The Astros and the Reds are fighting each other. They're going back and forth in the National League West. I have no idea who's going to win that division. San Francisco and the Mets. Giants, 6. Let's see, Giants 6, 42, and that is 4. My Mets 4, 14, and that is 1. And my Mets will not have a happy recap because my Mets in 79 just plain stink. Dodgers and the Phillies. Dodgers 12, 44, and that is 5. Phillies 10, 32, and that is 4. That will be a win for the Dodgers. That is your 10-minute ticker. If your team won tonight, congratulations. If they didn't, there's always tomorrow. Actually, there will be Monday because there will be no 10-minute ticker for the All-Star game, of course. So there'll be Monday with the next 10-minute ticker. The 1979 All-Star game. We got that coming up. You guys definitely don't want to miss it. I will do that game at 8 o'clock Saturday night at the 1979 All-Star game from the Seattle Kingdom. Steve Carlton starts for the National League. Nolan Ryan starts for the American League. We'll try to get every player in there. And yes, players can come back if necessary. It's an exhibition game. So don't miss it. You guys really didn't show up for my 81 All-Star game. I was very disappointed. You guys better be here for 79. So the 79 All-Star game, Saturday night. Be there or be really square. Brian Patterson, Steeler fan, BB, Mungo Jerry, My Basement Media's Productions, Tony's Board Life, Chris DeMello, Al Red Sox fan. After further review with Steve Tower, Salvador America, Sports Time Machine, Dale the Casual Gamer, Jim Connell, DJ John, Baseball Demos, Ronald Sparsky, and Woodman 564. Thank you all for joining me tonight. Please leave a like on your way out through the turnstiles. Subscribe if you've not done so. And make sure you hit the bell. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay smart, stay strong, and we'll see you guys Saturday night for the All-Star game. But the Oakland Athletics will get a win over the Red Sox tonight. The Athletics get a 7-3 win. We'll see you guys Saturday night. All-Star break time. We'll catch you later.